right, we're back at it again. Fly Nation TV. It is your boy D Nice, and here we are again, man. Same place. It's been about 6 months, I think, possibly. I don't know. It's
Something
been a
like
while. Aroo, how you been, sir?
Been good, man. Been good. So, you know, as you know, KOFXV just came out. We were talking about that in our last interview, right?
Yep, that's what we're here for today, man.
Yeah, man. So I just wanted to kind of share my thoughts on the way things are. I remember last time we spoke, I was talking about how I was hopeful that the game would like be good for like the core KOF fans, right? Like to see. I just hope first and foremost that the game remains true to itself, and so far from what little they've shown us, it does look like it's going to be like a KOF game, right? So I'm happy about that. I hope that it's fun. I hope that you know, net play, like I mentioned. I hope those are the main things, and then if we have those building blocks, I feel like it's on us, it's on the community members to create a space that is welcoming to people that maybe might not have given the series a try before, and really show them why we've spent so many years of our lives playing this series, why so many people around the world do that, and really that's what it's about, is trying to like get more people to play with us, and then that's where everything, that's like the start, you know, that's where we can start to build off of and really reach some new heights, I think. Something that they wouldn't like stray from the past and like make something completely new to like try to cater to new players or whatever, and I think that they did a really good job with that. I think KOF 15 plays a lot like KOF, you know, it feels a lot like KOF. Everybody feels at home, so I think that's great. And I also think it's great that right now the game is popping, like mad people from all over, every fighting game scene, they're all playing right now. So it's just been really great to see all the interest from everybody. And I hope that it continues, is all I'll say.
That's what's up, man. So, how's the netcode? Because I haven't played the game yet personally, but how's the netcode?
So, it's good. It's good, but it could use a little work. And I think that they're aware of that, and I think that they're trying to make changes. They actually just dropped a patch to address some netcode issues, which actually made things worse, but hopefully they revert and improve on that. So, I don't know, I'm still hopeful. What we've got already is pretty good compared to what we had before, so, you know, I'm happy.
All right, well, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, look what, I mean, the amount of people that showed up today, just for casuals.
Yeah, man.
It's not even a tournament, just for casuals.
Yeah.
It really shows what you know, what the community is about so far in this game. So of course, with the community, we gotta have competition.
Yeah.
Right. So the game came out 2 weeks now. It's about 2 weeks, right? Since release date?
It's been like a month.
It's been a month already?
Yeah, man. Time flies.
Man,
I know you've been busy, so yeah.
Wow. So it's been a whole month now since the game release. I see you've been entering a lot of offline locals as of late. You'll be getting top 2 at least. All of them so far?
I think so. I can't remember. I don't really keep track, but
yeah. But there was like one person that's kind of like giving you that trouble. Well, I mean a little bit more than one, but this one person, he's probably the only person that's beaten you so far since the game release, right?
That's okay. So there's this one guy that you're talking about, and also Marco. He's been beating me as
Marco Polo?
Marco Polo, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's a natural, man.
Yeah, man.
He's a natural. That's another person I want to reach out to.
Oh, and also shoutouts to Dang too. Dang was actually spanking me on ranked.
Dang, this Dang here?
Dang here,
Dang right here.
Yeah, BS_Dang. Yeah.
Oh man, you know what's crazy? Dang has been good. He's always been great in fighting games.
Great, yeah.
Such an underrated player.
Yeah, man.
All right, but we're gonna talk about this one person, right?
Sure.
Who's also been pushing hard for the community. You know, shout out to him. All right, and that person's name is Rome, the homie Rome.
Rome himself.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So, do you see yourself having that a long-term rivalry? Since you're both here in New York, you know, you both enter the same locals.
So, Rome and I, we're like really good friends. You know, when we're not playing each other in tournament. So like, it's good to have that like that sense of like pushing each other. Excuse me, to compete like at like higher levels, you know. And like early on, he was giving me trouble. He did beat me the first time we played in tournament, but like I did get the better of him later on. And like I feel like I'm like a tiny bit ahead personally right now. But I mean, obviously things can change. It's still really early, and we both have a lot of growth left, you know, in us. So I'm excited to see where things go from here, you know. Like I said, like we're both good friends. We both push each other to do better in both competing and also in like the commentary, like community leadership type roles. Like Rome has been stepping up quite a lot.
I see that. He even got he bought his own laptop.
Yep.
To stream. He's actually streaming right now.
He's streaming right now.
Yeah.
He's been on
what's his Twitch? Hold on, we gotta shout him out.
Yeah,
what's his Twitch?
Yeah. So it's twitch.tv/Rome_himself, I think.
All right, hey, I see him on Twitter. He's trying to push the partnership. So
Yeah,
you know. So for those that are watching this, right, make sure you guys just give him a follow at least.
Follow him.
And try to check out his content, man.
Yeah,
show some
good.
love.
He's a really entertaining guy, and I hope things really take off for him. So yeah, I mean, we've both been, you know, kind of looking out for each other as far as like commentary goes and like competing and everything. So you know, it's just been great. And hopefully he continues to improve as a player so that the storyline continues, you know?
Okay. Well, speaking of, any other notable players out in New York to look out for?
Yeah, so there are, right now, the person I'm looking out for personally is Coach Steve. He's been grinding the game really hard, and back in the 14 days, he would beat me consistently back when he played still. So he's a guy that I respect immensely as a player and a person, and I want to see how I stack up against him at some point, if we're ever in like the same place, you know, at the same time. He hasn't been coming out so much, but I think he's like busy.
Well, I mean, look, man, you already know his history,
exactly.
Right? His resume speaks for itself.
Exactly, yeah.
When he shows up, he shows up.
Yep.
Shout out to Coach Steve.
Shout out to Coach Steve, indeed. I mean, there's a lot of good players. Like I was talking about Marco, I was talking about Dang. There's Rome, of course. A lot of the younger guys too. They're stepping their games up. They still got a ways to go, you know, but we're guiding them along the path, giving them some pointers here and there.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's how you build.
That's what it's all about. We need to improve as a group so that, like, if like there's a huge gap between the top players and like the rest of the players, like there's only so much that we, you know, can grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we got to build each other up is all I'm trying to say.
All right, cool. So now let's go ahead and expand out a little bit, right? So with this next topic, last Tuesday, EVO, they had a special, the lineup announcement, a traditional event. You know, good to see that again. They announced King of Fighters as like I think the 4th or 5th game, probably one of the like up there.
Yeah, it was one of the 4th or 5th. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I was a part of that broadcast.
Yes, you was. Oh my goodness, I forgot. I totally forgot. You know what's interesting?
What's that?
Well, I guess I can say it now. Like I kind of knew 2 weeks, like a couple of weeks before.
Oh yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
That I was gonna be on it?
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
I knew the game.
Oh,
the
of
game
course.
announcement. Yeah,
of course.
the games. Yeah.
Bro,
but I'm not surprised.
No brainer.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
You know, but I luckily, you know, shout out to my peoples. I'm not gonna expose them, but you know, hooked me up with the leak. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And there were 2 games that I was concerned, and they both in it. That's
Great.
the game I wanna compete in. So
awesome.
But that's another time.
Sure.
We're gonna talk about King of Fighters.
Sure.
So let's talk about that. How was it when you found out, and when he reached out to you, right? That's why when you found out about the game being added.
Yeah. So initially when they reached out, they didn't tell me shit. Like they just told me like, hey, we've got an opportunity for you. If you want in, you're gonna have to sign this NDA. So I did it, of course.
So when they offered you to and all that, and they provided the NDA, do you kind of like knew what was gonna?
Bro, I had no idea, honestly, because
okay.
I've had people reach out to me for like different gigs and stuff before, so I was just like all I knew was that it was going to be something exciting because I'd never had that type of thing happen to me before.
Good. Good.
But yeah, I mean, as soon as I heard the details, I was like, okay, sick. I mean, but it makes sense, so I wasn't too surprised, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a great experience. All the guys at Tenho, they're great to work with. Very professional. Everything was fantastic. If anything, I feel bad personally because I feel like I wasn't professional enough, you know? Like I had the backdrop was all messy and shit. Like,
nah, I think that was cool, man.
I thought it was
that's
fine.
New York, man. That's a New York style, man.
Yeah. But I feel like a lot of people don't understand that too. So I felt a little bit bad, but you know, nobody seemed upset about it. So I'm just glad that I was able.
I was actually on the chat watching it. I definitely remember you was on it, and I did notice it. But I was like, yo, but that's New York, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. You know, just.
I appreciate that.
It's to me, you know. I was like, yeah, I think that was dope. Aesthetic wise, I think that was dope.
Thank you.
And the chat wasn't even talking shit about it.
Word.
You know, they were talking about the matches, man, because that was some crazy match. Like, the adaptation. Damn, man, I don't know.
El Rosa and Reynolds were playing.
But Rosa's like, man, his clutch game is crazy.
He's
man.
amazing, yeah.
We gotta look out for him too, man.
For sure, he's been killing it in the online tournament circuit. So,
but. I think EVO is gonna be the tournament that matters.
For sure. I mean, this year's EVO, it's gonna be a big one. We're gonna get players from all over the world, like literally all over the world coming through for KOF. And KOF has always been that type of game where it's just super international. Like people from all over the world are playing and grinding, and competing. And it's one of those games where the U.S. is generally not like as big of a factor. We certainly got very strong players. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we got Reno as the champion.
Reno is
right. He was the underdog when he played.
But not just Reno either. We got so many good players from representing all sorts of different pockets of the U.S. But I mean, besides that though, our numbers just aren't quite there. It feels like compared to other games. But hopefully this year at EVO, we're gonna make a good showing out there. You know, the U.S. players, we can finally like grind with each other because the netcode is a lot better. So yeah, I just want to see how far we've come as a community. So I'm excited.
That's cool, man. Any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, I mean, shout out to my girlfriend for being very supportive, my parents as well, my family. They're very supportive of everything that I do. Shout outs to the scene, all the guys in the New York community, always supporting each other, building each other up. I love and respect that about us. And shout outs to everybody that's trying the game out, even if you aren't really a KOF head. I hope you guys continue to play, and if you have any questions or if you just want to chat about the game, don't hesitate to reach out to me. You know, you can find me on Twitter. I'm pretty responsive on there. You can find me at Aroo, L-E-E, Aroo Lee. Yeah.
All right, so there you go, man. Aroo, as always, man, it's been a pleasure. Shout out to you, and like I said, man, I'm glad that the game is starting off strong, and I hope it stays that way.
Me too, man. Me too.